iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is James Elder for iFILM London. I'm at the Park Plaza Hotel. With me I've got Matthew Hall. He's fighting on the David HAYE, Derek Chisora undercard against a fellow called Jack Colkay from Germany. How you doing, Matthew? All right?
Good, thanks, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm very good, mate. It's good to meet you properly.
Yeah, good. Nice to meet you as well,
I
mate.
see you fighting against Sam Webb, I think, last time.
Yeah. Well, it was a good fight with Sam and that. He got a decision. I thought I won. It was a close fight, but a good kid and that. But I honestly thought I won the fight. But no, I'm not going to run my hand about it. He's got the British title shot, and I wish him all the best.
Good to hear that. Good to hear that. We're here today for the Derek Chisora David HAYE press conference. What did you make of the press conference?
It's funny, innit? It's like it's a big fight. Two can feel the hostility in the room between the two and that. And basically, I'm just that buzzing to be on a card like this, if I'm being honest.
A lot of people were kind of anticipating who's going to be on the undercard for this fight.
Yeah.
One, because I don't know if this is true or not, the board have kind of said that some of the boxers might be disciplined or not been able to fight. Well, did you take that into concern when you took this fight?
Well, not really. I've got a lot of respect for the board, but Frank Wadden's been managing me, promoting. If he offers me a fight, I'm going to take it. This is our livelihood, and I'm in the fight game. I train to fight. I've got kids to feed at home, so if he picks the phone up and says there's a fight there, I'm going to take it regardless of the complications. That's between them. That's not to do with me. I'm just ready to fight.
So I knew this situation would arise, but now it's just good to see who is the man that is actually going to step up and say, yeah, I'm going to have the fight, you know?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, it was a no-brainer, really, because look at the attention this fight is getting, do you know what I mean? And the exposure will be on the undercard fighting in front of the biggest crowd we're ever going to fight. It's like, how many opportunities of this are you going to get? Plus, I'm coming off a defeat on paper in a fight which I thought I won, but it's still a defeat on paper, so I thought I might have been hanging around a lot longer than this, and I've got an international title fight for the belt against a decent kid. I don't want to be a fool to turn it down, do you know what I mean?
How much do you know about Jack Colkay? He's a very decent fighter, great amateur pedigree. How much do you know about him, Matt?
Not a lot. I've watched him on YouTube. Like you say, he was a decorated amateur, went to the last Olympics, won the Worlds in 2009, but as we know, the pros and amateurs are two different ball games. But I've watched him, and I'm very, very he's like your first 10, 15 fights, you're fighting like supposed journeyman. That's the stage he's at now, and this is like his first big step up. They asked for this fight with me, apparently, so at the end of the day, I've watched him. I'm very confident of beating him.
I know people are not going to look forward past this fight and stuff, but do you think this is going to get you nearer that British title level?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm obviously he's a good undefeated fighter, so I'm here to fight, and if I can get a good name on my record, it's going to put me up the rankings. So I'm not bothered what title's at stake, as long as there's a title at stake and what fight it is. I'm just there to fight. I'm in the gym all the time training to fight, so I'll leave it up to Frank and that. If I'm victorious in this fight, which I fully expect to be, I'll leave it up to Frank and the team to choose my next move. But I'm not looking past this fight. It's a very dangerous fight, undefeated opponent, but it's one I'm looking forward to.
Well, likewise, it's good to see the undercard finally named, and it's good to see some big fights on it, you know?
Yeah, it's good. It's like I said up there, I don't know the complications who's been offered, but as soon as I got the phone call to be on a card like this, it's a no-brainer. I'm in the fight game, and I just want to fight, basically.
Well, Matthew, like always, we support all British fighters, and come July the 14th, we'll be watching your fight as well as all the other fights with great anticipation, and I wish you the best of luck, mate.
Thanks a lot, pal. Thank you.
This is James Elder with Matthew Hall for iFILM London. Thank you very much.
London.